Hello sweet bakers, I'm the recipe queen and today I'm here to talk about baking powder. You know, when it comes to baking powder, we have different types of baking powder. We have the single acting baking powder and we have the double acting baking powder. I know somebody might be wondering, are you sure? Are you for real? Yes, so I am for real. I'm really telling you the fact. When it comes to the single acting baking powder, they only react once when you put your batter into the oven. But when it comes to the double acting baking powder, it reacts twice. It reacts when it comes in contact with liquid outside. Then when you also put it into the oven, it reacts. So when it comes to these two types of baking powder, you have to be careful how you use it. So if you're a baker and you don't even know the type of baking powder you're using, look at the body of that, the container. You will see where if it's a double acting baking powder, it's boldly written on it double acting or double active or double action baking powder. So for a recipe that calls for 1 tablespoon of single acting baking powder, if you have the single acting baking powder, fine, use it. But if you have the double acting baking powder, you have to reduce it and use the half tablespoon of that double acting baking powder, because when it comes to the strength, the double acting baking powder is stronger than the single acting baking powder. So I want to alert you, I want to teach you, especially the upcoming bakers, that there is a difference between the single acting baking powder and the double acting baking powder. So which one do you have in your closet? Which one are you using? So today, learn how to use it properly so your cakes will turn out very perfect, so that when you bake it, there will be no flour, there will be no wahala, that crack in the middle, that sinking in the middle, you will not experience it. So this is what I have for you today. Till some other time, I'll come back and teach you more things you need to know as a baker. So till I come your way next time, I'm still your favorite baker, the recipe queen. Hello sweet bakers, I'm here again, and today I will be talking about flavor. A lot of people, they use flavor, but they don't even know the function of flavor. When you add flavor to your cakes, it enhances the taste, it enhances the aroma. So flavor is that thing you use to boost, the taste of your cakes. For us that bake cakes, and when it comes to flavor, there are two groups. So we have what we call the essence, we have what we call the extract. We have the flavor essence and we have the flavor extract. So what is the difference between this flavor essence and flavor extract? Okay, now flavor essence is very mild. It's been highly processed, so it's less concentrated. The strength has reduced drastically. Then when it comes to extract, it's highly concentrated, it is very strong, and is less processed. So for recipes that call for 2 tablespoons of vanilla essence and you don't have essence, you have extract, use 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. So for recipes that call for 1 tablespoon of vanilla essence, please, if you don't have essence and you want to use extract, use half tablespoon of that vanilla extract. So this is how it works. So, and when it comes to these flavors, there are categories, different categories. We have the ones they call the versatile or friendly flavors. We have the unfriendly or harsh flavors. We have the purposeful or conventional flavors. Then we'll have the dry or powdered flavors. So what are the versatile flavors? These are flavors that you can use anyhow and they wouldn't spoil the taste of your cakes or your baked products or your pastries. So what are those flavors? There are flavors like the vanilla flavors, the butter flavors, then the milk flavors. And we'll have the harsh flavors, which I also call the unfriendly flavors. Those ones, don't use them single-handedly. You have to combine them with flavors like vanilla, the friendly flavor, for it to be balanced, for you to have a very good blend. And some of those unfriendly flavors are flavors like some of the fruit flavors, the orange flavor, the lemon flavor, the pineapple flavor, the strawberry flavor, the mint flavor and all that, the banana flavor and all that. These are harsh flavors. So when you're using them, you have to be mindful of how you use them, because if you use them in excess or if you don't know how to use them, they will definitely spoil the taste of your cake. They'll make the cake to be kind of harsh when it comes to the taste. So we also have almond flavor, which is also harsh. Then we'll have the rum flavor and all that. So when it comes to the purposeful or conventional flavors, these are flavors like chocolate flavor. I'm baking chocolate cake, I'm using chocolate flavor. Then we'll also have like the coconut flavor. I'm baking coconut cake, I'm using coconut flavor. Those are purposeful flavors. They're also okay. You can also combine them too with the friendly flavors if you want. So when it comes to the dry or powdered flavors, there are flavors like desiccated coconut. When I'm baking my coconut cake, I'm using desiccated coconut. cocoa powder. If I'm baking my chocolate cake, my red velvet cake, I can add a little cocoa powder to it. Then we also have the mixed spices, the cinnamon, and the ground nutmeg. All these are under the dry and powdered flavors. And I guess you've learned something new today. So if you're an upcoming baker watching me, now you know the categories of flavor we have. Now you know the groups of flavors we have. You know the difference between the essence and the extra. So when you go to the market to buy your flavors, you know what you're really buying and what to buy. And let me tell you one thing about flavors too. If you don't know how to use your flavors or how to combine your flavors, if you use them to bake without knowing how to go about it, it might make your cakes to go stale. For instance, you want to bake a vanilla cake, you're adding orange flavor, pineapple flavor, strawberry flavor, vanilla flavor, butterscotch flavor. At the end of the day, what do you think you will get as in when it comes to the taste? Are you getting the taste of vanilla? Are you baking a vanilla orange cake or vanilla pineapple cake or whatever? So I don't know. So that is why I say if you must combine your flavors, know what you're doing. If you must use your flavors, know how to go about them. So till some other time, I still remain your favorite baker, the recipe queen. Hello sweet bakers, I'm back again, and today I'll be talking about cake flour. You know, most bakers are confused, especially the upcoming ones, when a recipe calls for cake flour. Cake flour is that kind of flour you can achieve on your own by mixing your all-purpose flour together with your cornstarch or your white corn flour. So cake flour is very good for your red velvet cakes, your chocolate cakes, even your vanilla cakes. It gives you that amazing result. So how do you achieve those cake flour? All you need to do is mix your all-purpose flour together with your corn flour or your cornstarch. Cornstarch is the same as the white corn flour which I have here. You know, when it comes to corn flour, there are two types of corn flour. We have the yellow corn flour. That is the type of corn flour derived from yellow corn. People call it maize flour as well. Then we'll have the white corn flour, the one that is derived, this one that is derived from the white corn kernels, and is the same thing as the cornstarch. So what we have in our market as corn flour is the same as cornstarch. So when you have your all-purpose flour together with your cornstarch or white corn flour, you can achieve your cake flour. So how do you do this? For 1 kg of cake flour, all you need to do is just to mix 850 grams of all-purpose flour together with 150 grams of this white corn flour. When you mix it together, sieve it, it gives you your 1 kg of cake flour. So when you bake with this cake flour, your cakes will turn out to be very light, very moist, and at the same time fluffy too. So I don't want you to keep asking people in the market whether they have cake flour. All they will give you there is all-purpose flour, but you as a baker, you know what you want. You cannot get that cake flour in our Nigerian market, so you achieve it yourself. And I believe you've learned something new today. So till some other time, I remain your favorite baker, the recipe queen.